Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for the month of June. If you're new here, welcome. We are Moon and Wolf Ethos and we do tarot readings. The cards are pre-shuffled and laid out in one row here. So we have 7 the Chariot, 9 of Cups, 12 the Hanged Man, 10 of Cups, 17 the Star card, 20 Judgment and 5 Pentacles. So 7 the Chariot. Here something is springing forward with the great haste and speed. This card is representative for Cancer and for Sagittarius. So they're going together on this adventure. It's like getting the show on the road, and you can see shooting stars here. So this may talk about the beautiful soul that you have inside, Pisces, and you and another are getting the show on the road. This card can also talk about travel, fast travel. This is fast action. Either going forward with the project, a relationship, or with actual travel. Now, here it starts beautifully. Here, continued with the 9 of Cups. This is the feminine hermit card because it's a 9, and we have a lot of cups here. It's like wish fulfillment. You also have this genie here, and at the bottom of this cup you also have a fish. So it's talking about wish fulfillment, but you can see the moon here on top. The moon talks about emotions, because the moon rules the tides of the ocean and the way that certain animals and people act when it's full moon, when you have a new moon, for example. So the Knight of Cups talks about your feminine side that has a lot of hopes and wishes and dreams about this new endeavor that you're embarking on. Then suddenly you get to 12 the Hanged Man here. This is 12 the Hanged Man. This is being put in shackles. It's like being put into a psych ward, okay? Hanging upside down against gravity, not knowing if it's day or not night, in a way. I'm not talking about the, I'm not actually talking about a psych ward, but the Hanged Man talks about a period of inactivity because you don't know how to act, how to be, how to react. You just sit there in limbo for a bit. And the theme that I wanted to discuss with you, Pisces, is some of you, you may have problems with receiving things. It's like if things are bad, you have the superpower of emotions, okay? So it's like you can deal with a lot of bad things. You can deal with other people's emotional problems because you're a great empath. But when it comes to you, when something goes good, it's like you get paralyzed, you freeze. You know how I can see it's like a reindeer or a fawn crossing the street, and then comes this car with bright lights and it just freezes there, that animal doesn't move. So some of you have problems with receiving. You're not used to things going so smoothly, so beautifully. And when I say so beautifully, look at this. After the 9 of Cups, here you have this 10 of Cups. This is like a celebration. This is like being with your soul group, being with the people that you love, having the happy ending that you always wanted. And you have this Hanged Man here. It's like your timeline is wrong. You should be taking these gifts that are given to you, not sitting here in 12 the Hanged Man. Now, you know why you're hanging there in the Hanged Man position, because there is something on a subconscious level in, or maybe your intuition, that is holding you back. It's like you haven't gotten the time in the past to think certain things, to be transformed, as to really welcome in this new situation, this new person. It's like you're just being stuck, you're digesting something there, you're digesting yourself, trying to transform midway through this celebration or this process or this travel. What is it with you and receiving good things? You're not in tune with what is happening on the outside. With the 12, the Hanged Man, I'm thinking about the caterpillar that creates a pod, then it's being dissolved on the inside, and all those particles and elements rearrange themselves as to create a butterfly. So what I'm thinking with the 9 of Cups, the Hermit female card, maybe you're sitting on the inside of you, being a bit like a loner, as to fully understand your situation, what you're getting into, what are all of your hopes and dreams. But you cannot really fully commit in a way. I don't know why. Why do you need this adjustment? It's only for you to know. I cannot. However, I try to extend my energy and knowledge and like receive something, it's so deep inside of you that I cannot reach it. It may also talk about on internal fear. It's like, if it's so good now, how bad will it be when this thing is over? So you're not fully taking in the universe's gift. Now, when someone offers you something, or the universe comes towards you with a beautiful thing, really it's for you. That thing has been aimed in your direction. So take it with 2 hands. You don't need to feel awkward, you don't need to freeze, you don't need to feel like you're not worthy, because it's coming towards you. So the general conclusion is that you actually are worthy. But there you freeze, there you just like sit there, not actually enjoying and taking in the beautiful thing that is coming towards you. It may be another person, it may be an endeavor with another person, it may be a love situation, or for some of my Pisces, this may be a creative project or a work situation that you have been waiting since, I don't know, maybe your whole life, and it's so good that you're not in tune with it. You're not in tune with it. It's like you want to retract. It's like you're creating this this creative blockage for yourself. It's like writer's blockage. But why? Everything is going so smoothly, so good, so okay. And even after complete emotional fulfillment here, after this great celebration, after this, you can actually, it's like in old cartoons, you can write the end here, and they all lived happily ever after. But no, it's not, because if you are not open to receiving, here you have 17, the star card. This talks about Aquarius, okay, and this is like you're getting your intuition from above, but it's like you're getting a pre-warning, okay? about the fact that if you do not take this, it will be taken away from you. If the universe comes and brings you together in a situation with another person and you're not ready to receive them, even though you like them, and they feel like almost like family, and you can't explain the beauty and you're just blocked, you're timid, you don't engage fully, well, then the universe is gonna, first of all, it's gonna warn you, okay? Like, I'm gonna come and take this away because with the star card, I always feel that there is this breach in time. It's like one person is on one timeline and the other person is on a totally different timeline. And what I'm thinking here, Pisces, is that you are on a very different timeline. I don't know why you want to sit and hang like this when everything around you says open up, be yourself, spring forward, take the situation, engage in this 10 of cups. It's your element. But Pisces usually has a lot of wishes, and when it comes to actually acting, they it's like they spread themselves very thin, or they get blocked. It's like, yes, your body is here with us. Yes, we can see you at the party, but your mind, spirit, and soul is in another dimension. Because somehow what I'm feeling is that you are sitting here waiting on your intuition to tell you that the divine is gonna come in and take away all this beautiful story, all this wish fulfillment. And yes, with the star card is I know it from my readings to be sometimes as being separate, going separate ways from going separate ways with a person, because you've been together, you've gotten the knowledge from the other person, and now it's time to part ways and search for knowledge in other places. You know, like Sagittarius shoots arrows and it goes from from spot to spot to gather knowledge, experiences. And if you're hanging here, not taking this beautiful gift, this beautiful cake laid out in front of you, well, you get here the intuition that, first of all, you're on another timeline, and if you don't tune in quickly with the situation, here comes the divine actually dabbling, putting its hand in your life and swishing it around, putting you and another person in this pot of fire here, boiling together in flames. Judgment comes, you know? And one person is covering their face here because, like, oh my god, I knew it, that this was gonna happen. I was waiting on this beautiful gift to be taken away from me, and here you have the other person that is actually being freed from the situation. So the divine is coming in to on one side, freeing a person from a situation that is that is not being lived fully, and for the other person, the divine comes in to confirm your fears and your doubts and your stagnancy. So here, after the judgment, you have the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold, being not included like this Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, okay? This being left out of the party, being thrown away. Because if you feel like this on the inside, the divine is going to manifest this on the outside. So really think about these two themes, not only for the month of June, but in general in life, Pisces. Life is not always pain. So when you have moments of celebration, of goodness, when you have things coming towards you, be ready to receive. Don't be on another timeline like thinking about, oh, it's usually like this, like someone beautiful comes along, someone great comes along, then how bad will this feel if they're being taken away here? Well, yeah, but if you think like that, you're never gonna fully be with someone. You're always gonna be stagnant. You're always gonna think about the hard parts that are gonna come. So you're letting someone in, but you're not fully welcoming them in. And there is another theme with the timeline. You need to be a bit in tune with time. I know you're not so much present here on Earth because your imagination runs wild. You need to go into other dimensions uh, with your soul or with your heart or with your mind, as to bring from other dimensions beautiful things that we haven't thought about. But when life calls upon you to be present, go in, be present. You have cups here, Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is your element. This is a great spot for you to be in, and you're feeling shackled. Why are you not receiving? Yes, life is not easy. We're gonna have highs, like the Chariot here is going upwards. Then you have a lot of wishes, and here is emotional fulfillment. Then you have the Star card talking about, again, wish fulfillment. You just need to ride these, not just it's like I'm seeing you looking here from the start of this rainbow. It's like, yeah, it's beautiful here at the top, but it's gonna be horrible at the bottom when this person leaves me or does God knows why. You cannot sit and think like that, really. Whoever this person is or this situation is, we have highs and lows, and you don't need to worry about it. You just need to embrace this beautiful thing, because if you don't, the universe is not waiting on these things to reach their expiry date. They just come right in and they take you out of the situation. They take this person out of your life or this thing. So get ready to move, be present, stay on time. Okay, stay on time, Pisces. Don't it's like you're at the beginning of something beautiful and you have completion here, like in your soul, in your heart, because this situation will complete you on a soul level. But you're here acting like you're already in a Five of Cups situation. So really do take care how you act and what you do, and okay? I wish you all the best, Pisces. We will see each other at the end of June for your July reading. Bye.